No matter which database you're using to build your lists of accounts and prospects, or any other source for that matter, you're always going to be in the situation where you just can't locate the emails for prospects. Now you have two options here. The first one is just to ignore these prospects and just move on to those where you have the email and contact details for, or you can use a tool like Icypeas that will actually help you find those emails even if the databases didn't have them. So in this video, I'm going to walk through how to use ICPs, and I've got an example which I'll show you of a list of agency owners that I want to target. So ICPs is one of the best tools out there when it comes to finding emails and also verifying those emails. It's also a lot cheaper than some of the other providers on the market. And I found that the quality of the results are really, really good with ICPs. So what you need to do is log into ICPs, and then you need to switch to a bulk email finder. Now, bulk email finder just means it's going to find more than one email. If you just had one person that you're trying to reach out to and you couldn't find the email, you can simply use their single email finder. But in this example, I've got a list of all agency owners, or 50,000 agency owners. Now, of course, that's too many people to prospect to in one go. So I've filtered the list to give me just CEOs. And then also I've sorted it by employee size because I want to reach out to companies which are 10 or more. Now, in order to run a bulk search or a bulk email finder in ICPs, I need the first name, the last name, and the domain name, which luckily I have that in this list. This list I originally acquired from Veerview. They have a bunch of data drops where you can download this data. So first things first, I'm going to just take the first name and last name. Let's do, I don't know, let's do this many. So we've got over, let's have a look, put these in here. So first name and last name. So I've got all of these down here. So there's 144 results here. Now I want to go back and just get the domain because that's the last data point I need. So go get the domain to the website here. Scroll all the way to the top. Copy, paste, scroll up, paste. So I've got the information that I need to give ICPs the data to then go and find these email addresses. So I'm just going to save this as a CSV. So download, comma, separated value, and then I've got the thing here. Then I can just drag the CSV in. So just going to do that, pop it in there. And now I need to map the columns. Now, because I gave my the titles easily here, I just need to map those. So select the column with the first name, select the column with the last name, and then select the column with the company websites. That's done. So now I've got a modal that's popped up in ICPs. I like the fact they have lots of different GIFs, just makes it a little bit more of an enjoyable experience. And it's given me a scheduled delivery of 12:03. At the moment, it's 12 o'clock on the dot. So I'm going to click OK and pause the video until these results come back. Okay, now I'm back. It's 12:03, so it only took 3 minutes to process this. And what I can see here is that it has processed a total of 143 rows. That's how many rows I had in the spreadsheet here. If we go down, we can see it's 143, it says 144, but of course the first row is the title. And it's found 79% of those emails. So that's 79% of prospects that I wasn't going to prospect to, which I now can. Now I can go in and view the different profiles of the different prospects here, and I can see not only the verified email, but also which MX record they are using. Now this is really important for me when I'm reaching out to people. I have different mailboxes across Google and also across Outlook. So I will make sure that I match my sending mailbox to the recipient's mailbox as well. So I would now export this data, put it into my sending tool, and then run the campaign. So all in all, a fantastic way of finding new emails when your original account list or prospect list didn't have that data available. So the tool is Icypeas. I definitely recommend checking it out, and you can start with the lowest plan of $19 a month for 1,000 credits.